Hello, everyone. Welcome to Buddha Zen Wisdom. We are here to accompany you every day. As we grow older, we come to realize something very important. Harmony among siblings requires certain conditions, and this is very real. In today's world, the cost of education has skyrocketed, yet many parents still choose to have a second child. Their reason? They hope that the two siblings can support and help each other in the future. Indeed, aside from our parents, our siblings are the people most closely related to us. Parents, due to their age, cannot be with us forever, but our siblings can. No matter the time, they are always our greatest support, encouraging us to face life with positivity and hope. Take the characters in the TV series The Joy of Life, for example. The children of the Chow family are truly unfortunate. At the age when they needed their mother the most, they lost her forever. Their father, instead of focusing on providing for the family, was always preoccupied with living a carefree life. When the daughter was hurt, instead of comforting his wounded daughter or helping her face life positively, their father thought only about how he could benefit from the situation. Indeed, life cannot be lived without money, but when money comes at the cost of a daughter's suffering, it's heartbreaking. The reason that the children of the Chow family did not descend into even more tragic circumstances is that they had an older brother, Chow Cheng. Despite being young, he bore the weight of the family's hopes on his fragile shoulders. We must acknowledge that his strength was limited and his abilities not without bounds, yet no matter the situation, he never hesitated. He courageously and unreservedly protected his siblings. As a result, they grew up safely and ultimately became the force that saved him. Many viewers were moved to see Chow Cheng fall ill, with his siblings coming to his aid. It was a joyous moment, his years of sacrifice finally paying off. A family should live in harmony. Driven by this belief, many people become I Ching in their own families, sacrificing their husbands and children for the sake of their siblings. But in the end, they may not receive the care they expect from their siblings. Some even become estranged, even enemies. Why does this happen? The answer is simple. Harmony between siblings requires certain conditions. 1. Mutual appreciation. Whether a relationship is harmonious depends on the two people involved. If both parties cherish each other and are mindful of each other's feelings in daily life, the relationship will naturally become more harmonious. The same applies to siblings. And all is well, Su Mingyu made many sacrifices for the Su family. Despite her mother's favoritism towards her two older brothers and ignoring her feelings, despite her father's weak character and inability to stand up to his wife's actions, despite her second brother being violent and bullying her throughout her childhood, Su Mingyu still loved her family deeply. So when her family faced difficulties, her first instinct was to help them. She paid for her mother's funeral, she resigned from her job to care for her father who was suffering from dementia. When her sister-in-law was in trouble, she immediately offered her support. Her kind-heartedness deeply moved everyone in the Su family, especially since she had asked for so little in return. However, her second brother, Su Mingcheng, always saw her actions as malicious. In other words, he didn't appreciate the sibling bond with Su Mingyu. So, their relationship remained deeply strained. Many people feel guilty for not having a harmonious relationship with their siblings, thinking they haven't done enough. But this is a wrong perception. For those who don't value the sibling bond, no matter what the other person does, it will never feel enough. In this situation, the only options are either hoping they will experience a change of heart, like Su Mingcheng, or maintaining a proper distance. Otherwise, you will only end up hurt. 2. No comparisons. Siblings often act as competitors in life. They compete for their parents' affection, resources for education, and so on. This creates a sense of comparison where one sibling tries to outdo the other in life, career, and relationships. When siblings see each other as rivals, they will subconsciously adjust their behavior in order to win in this competition. In such circumstances, it is very hard to maintain a harmonious relationship. Consider the characters Feng Xian and Feng Qi in The King's Woman. They were twins, but Feng Xian never loved Feng Qi. On the contrary, she saw Feng Qi as an obstacle to her success. So, despite Feng Qi's efforts to persuade her to turn back, Feng Xian didn't hesitate to take Feng Qi's life. Many viewers regretted this outcome, wondering if Feng Xian had been able to express her ambitions to Feng Qi, the kind-hearted Feng Qi might have helped her. Or even if she hadn't explained herself, if she had maintained a friendly attitude, she would have had someone to rely on in the future. Feng Xian didn't understand these things, or even if she did, she couldn't bring herself to trust Feng Qi. Instead, she wielded the sword that ended her sister's life. From that point on, she had no way back. People with high emotional intelligence know how to dissolve their competitive feelings. You are doing well. I am genuinely happy for you. If you're struggling, I will immediately offer my help. This way, they take care of each other and offer mutual support. If your sibling is this kind of person, cherish them. 3. Avoid interfering too much in each other's family affairs. Every family's circumstances are different, and what works for you may not work for your sibling. Wise people understand the boundaries of helping. This doesn't mean they are cold-hearted or indifferent to their siblings, but rather they know where to draw the line. As the saying goes, it's hard for even a wise official to settle family disputes. When it comes to the family matters of your siblings, it's best to offer help and advice when appropriate, but not overstep or interfere excessively. Throughout life, we will encounter many people, but those who accompany us the longest are often our siblings. The bond between siblings, formed from childhood, is rare and precious. Whether this bond becomes a source of strength and support depends on whether both siblings can learn to appreciate each other, avoid comparisons, and refrain from meddling too much in each other's affairs. The issue, however, is that not everyone can understand this. If your siblings do understand these principles, then congratulations, you are fortunate. Soon, you will enjoy a happy sibling relationship. But if they don't take it too personally, maintain appropriate distance. Maybe one day, they will come to realize your worth and recognize you as an important person in their life. May everyone enjoy lifelong, harmonious sibling relationships.